guys. So we're walking up to the garden. We have a storm coming and I didn't have time to get to it, but Edward has the day off today, and so he's been building me hoops for my beds, and we're gonna go check it out. Look at this. So we're gonna see how these went together. He used, what is this called, babe? He used a 2-inch or 1-inch? Half inch, I don't even know. Half-inch PEX tubing, and then he attached it with these. We're gonna take plastic and put it over the top, and then I have these little clippy things that will clip the plastic on there and hold it on. Great, look at that. This is gonna be great. If each of the beds have the ability to do this, then each year I'll be able to make greenhouses and also extend my growing season. Yay!
Yeah. So this is 10 feet by 25 feet.
Okay.
So I imagine you're gonna wanna go the 25 feet.
These are the little clips I was talking about. I don't know if you can see those. These are gonna work perfect. Nice.
So
Can I see how wide this is for a second? Oh, that'll be wide enough.
it's 10 feet wide.
Oh, that's quite a bit.
Right.
Let's see, we might be able to get 2 out of each.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough. Here. Oh! Oh yeah, and they're right-handed too. That doesn't help.
It's not. Here, you're gonna have to cut it. It's not cutting.
Okay.
It doesn't cut for me.
I'll trade you a spot. Oh, does it?
When you use it, it cuts just fine.
This is gonna be, whoa! Grab it! Alright. You should have clips over there.
Let's see.
Alright, so see those clips? Can you grab a few for you and a few for me? That way we can clip and we don't have to fight with it. Started, right? Alright. So, alright, so we want it to overhang like this, about like that, and then we'll just clip it. So basically we have a gap. If you can see, there's a gap in between here. I don't know if the PEX tubing is the strongest tubing and the best tubing to use, but it's what we used. So I want something to be able to hold it and give it more structure, but you can see in the center here, there's a gap, and that gap needs to be fixed. So we're gonna unclip this front section here and then we'll unclip the other clips, pull the plastic back, add in that center support, and go from there. So I'm gonna get more clips. I think we need the whole box down here. Yep. I've got some.
You want to start down at this end and work it that way, or did you want to go this way?
I can go down to this end and we can start at this end. We'll just try and get that patch in the center of that one. Yeah. So if you have to unclip something to do it. Yeah, that's why I got the amount that I did. Alright, and then do this last bit. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cut then along here, and then we'll finish clipping and stuff like that. And then I just got to get rubber bands and rubber band the ends.
Okay.
Think that'll work? We'll see. Okay, this can be used as a walkway weed barrier. should probably, for the sake of time today, just flip it. But
Yeah, see how this one here? No, I mean,
yeah,
it's
they both
slanting-
do that.
slanting in.
That's why I wanted the PVC pipe.
There you go.
But that's okay. This is, the wind is gonna do it naturally. There's nothing I can, I mean, even if I unclip this and then clip that and bring it out, we have a sag. And the wind is gonna push it in. We'll have a sag, no matter what. This is not the right, it's not the right stuff.
What is?
The PEX is not the right stuff. And I don't even know if PVC pipe is the right stuff. It could do the same thing. But if we did PVC pipe with a joint,
You'd have to do it, yeah, you'd have to
if
do
you had a
it.
joint in each one that
You have to do
attached,
Make a center spine.
yep, then it would take care of that problem.
Right, then everything would stay in the same spot.
Right. So we'd have to have like a 3, 4, 4, 4, and 3. So, just gonna try and get
All right. We are making the final trim ups there.
it. So it's not perfect, but this will work for what we are dealing with our weather coming in today.
Yeah.
Around this late afternoon, we're supposed to have severe thunderstorms and possible hail and wind. And I don't know that these are even going to hold up in wind. I'm just trying to protect the baby peppers and the baby tomato plants.
Yeah.
My hope is that this will give them enough protection. Then we'll, after the storm, take the plastic off. And after the storm, we'll take the plastic off. We'll use it as weed barrier, and we're going to come up with something better. I don't think that the PEX tubing is going to be sufficient enough for what we're trying to do. I think we're going to come up with our own plan, and that will be better.
Yeah, I mean, PEX is good for a quick little solution, temporary solution, but I think in order to have the stability, I mean, PEX may work as long as we had that center spine.
I don't even think PEX works even with the center spine. It's too...
Yeah, it is pretty...
It's pretty giving. And with high winds,
Oh, high wind.
with plastic, even though we don't have the right kind of plastic, we just have a construction light. The light can get through it, which is what matters. With the right plastic, the wind will come in and just pick it up and rip it out. These PEX can come right out. And so I think we're better actually taking a fencing, get some PVC or something, and then fencing to wrap over and make it sturdy and make it so that we can just pick it up and then stack them for winter storage if that's what we want to do, or leave a few attached and just take the plastic off during winter. That way we don't have to figure that out. And to let the snow and the ice get onto the beds, because honestly there's all kinds of minerals and stuff that are in snow that actually help your ground. So anyway, I don't know if these are hold, we'll find out, but it is starting to blow in. The wind is picking up. Thank you, babe, so much for getting this. I just want these pepper plants. I would like peppers. I've tried every year to grow peppers. This might not be the solution. We do need a greenhouse, and that will come with time. But in the meantime, let's see if this works, maybe.
Check those plants in there.
Yeah.
And it's blowing around a little bit.
Yeah, it is. But, you know, it is what it is. I opened up the end so the air could go through. I just want to protect them from hail. I don't need hail pummeling those baby plants. Anyway, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Well, Remember me talking to you about that storm? Well, it's here. It's not as bad as the last storm we have, but I don't know if this storm is going to destroy the covers or the hoops that we put over the garden beds, but I'll let you guys decide. I don't know if you can see him out there. I don't want to go out in the rain. The rainstorm doesn't seem as bad as the other day, but you really can't tell. But basically the front hoop on the first bed closest is leaning in, and the last hoop on the bed that's the second bed, it only has 4 hoops. It's dipping down. It's going to fill up with water, and I bet smush my plants. Shoot. I hope it doesn't destroy them. Hope our homestead doesn't flood again. Yeah. Can you hear the thunder? So every time the seasons change, whether it be from fall to winter, winter to spring, or spring to summer, or summer to fall, we get these storms that are like this. They drop a tremendous amount of rain. We get thunder and lightning and wind. It's great because I can almost predict when they're going to come. Not that I'm predicting anything, and maybe I'm not because really good at that because I'm not prepared. But if I start thinking about things ahead of time, or I'm not too overwhelmed, I could probably go, hey, you know, we're getting ready to transfer from spring to summer. We can count on having more storms, and I can better prepare myself. Need to use my noggin. Anyway, I'm not feeling really well today. I have a sore throat, my ears hurt a little bit, my sinuses are plugged. I'm not feeling well today. So, probably gonna go lay down and relax, but yeah. I hope my garden bed covers don't get destroyed. My little in-place greenhouses. That was a really loud thunder and close. The lightning hit the thunder. I mean, I turned the camera on at the very end of the thundering. It made my heart jump. Well, lightning puts a charge in the air, and it'll be good for my garden. Just hopefully it doesn't get destroyed. My poor tomatoes and peppers. There's a possibility of hail today, And it's like 70 degrees outside, so it's weird. But I imagine because of the size of the thunderheads, I guess. Anyway, I'm gonna go in. Don't feel well. Hopefully, when the storm is over, I'll check in on my garden and hopefully it's not destroyed. I'll let you know. Alright, so I'm gonna go see how much damage the storm did. We didn't have nearly as much rain as
Did you
the...
have hail?
No.
I didn't think there was going to be
It
hail.
was too much. It's just warm. It's like 70 degrees. But anyway, I mean, the clouds look pretty stormy still, but there is clear sky, so I think the storm is past. Anyway, so I want to go see if there's any damage done to my plants or if the temporary solution, because it is temporary because it's not going to work for long term, worked. So here we go. Well, they're still attached, and yeah, we got rain water comes down here. So we're gonna see where we're having no smushes.
Nope.
No smushes down there. We've got some rainwater gathered here. Oh, our plants are not destroyed. This is not effective though, because you can see that how it just
Yeah, we
pulls
gotta
it.
have either put something on the ends to hold the ends tight, or we gotta do a different setup.
Yeah. Well, it
But
worked,
it did what it needed to do.
and we didn't get any hail, so
Yeah.
thank goodness for that, because those wouldn't have held up with ice on them.
So look at all the beds are growing.
I know. Like, look at these
So what are
carrots.
these? Carrots.
Yeah, and then kale. Carrots and kale. This is what Paisley wanted in this bed. Paisley said these are specifically for Rajai. So, yes. Rajai only carrots have been planted in the garden. So, yeah, so like I have blossoms on here, like a blossom, which is a male, which is good, but it's not big enough to produce a healthy fruit.
Is that squash or zucchini?
Zucchini, squash. Yeah, I don't know if it's yellow or green. Probably a combination. But I need them to get bigger. Yeah, I did put some nitrates in here, so that should help.
Look at, there's a big footprint right there.
Where'd that come from?
Good question.
Who's been walking in my garden?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Let's see.
That's a man footprint. Yeah, it's bigger than my foot. I could have stepped in it.
Could have with your muck boots.
What kind of a big foot do I have?
A man foot.
I do not have a man foot.
You just said that's a man foot size.
I know. Scratch it. Yeah. These all did good. Look at that pretty flower.
Look at blossoms on the tomatoes.
We have a blossom.
Look at those ones over there.
I know. They were all these are supposed to be vining ones, but I just don't see how they're viney at all.
It doesn't seem that they would.
Look at the blossoms. I know.
They did post on the Burnham town page that there was fresh lettuce to be picked up at the office.
They did? That
Yeah.
was nice.
So our garden lettuce.
I gotta get the radishes. I just don't feel good today. I gotta get all these radishes picked. The ones
This
that
looks
are...
like a weed.
I thought they were weed, but they're radishes. These ones here have gone to seed, whatever kind this is. But when I pick it, this is why I don't like them. The bulbs are super tiny.
Like
You have
that.
this massive plant with a tiny root.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this one is good-ish. It's still pretty small, but they're ready.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna go to seed if I don't. Anyway. Anyhow, I still have to harvest the radishes, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Look at those onions. They are doing really good there. They're coming in.
So, oh, by the way, the pigs love the Brussels sprouts.
Great. I canned Brussels sprouts last year. I don't recommend it. I dry packed them, which was fine, but they cook. Like when you're processing for the processing time, they cook to they hold their form and anything, but then you take them out of the jar and they're like mush. So I think Brussels sprouts are better like frozen and not canned. Look at these baby egg layers living their best life underneath the black oil sunflower seeds that are sprouted from all the chickens before them. These are gonna be some great hens.
Yeah. And the gray ones, the sapphire sky, they're supposed to lay like a greenish, like pale green to like an olive green egg.
Yeah, that's a sapphire sky.
And they have
right
little
there.
tufts and crowns.
Yeah,
like
look at
crowns.
the little crown on her head. It's cute. I do like the buff Orpingtons. They're such nice chickens. All of these are. Yeah.
The black ones are the
Copper Marans. Yeah, they're gonna lay the dark chocolatey eggs, which I really love those. They're so pretty. But one of our Marans got by a hawk or something.
They did?
Well, remember we found it in the chicken coop run area out in pasture, and it had the talon marks.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They dropped it, but it had like something picked it up with big claws.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, that's not gonna stay on there much longer. They're supposed to be hung up on the chicken coop, but I don't have any hanging ups, and I haven't prioritized it. Yeah. We have Huey, Runner, Greg, and Daffy. Although one of those died. And we're short one. It died in the fall
and
last
all
year.
the names are like guy names.
Well, that's what everybody in YouTube picked. Nobody
picked
thought that maybe the couple of the ducks might be girls. And they are. Well, we lost one of the girls. She was a good layer too, which is sad. She was sitting on the nest when she was got. Well, the news is our garden didn't get destroyed. Our property didn't get flooded. That's good.
Crisis averted.
Crisis averted. Anyway, see you on the next one, guys. Have a great day.